I want to talk about love conquers all. You've heard that phrase before? Okay. Love conquers all. And I want to talk about what does that mean. All right, because I see a lot of suffering, sickness and disease and hatred and all kind of stuff happening right now. Families are messed up. And I don't see love conquering. Somebody said in here just now that God is love. And that's true. And what's missing in every angry person's life is love. And that's the love of God, because when you have anger, you are separated from Him. Even if you admit it or not, you are truly separated from God and you have no love. And so whatever you're dealing with in life, you're being overtaken by that because it's spiritual and there's nothing you can do about it. Only love can conquer evil, right? And so you have that anger, and Satan is your father, all in the name of Jesus, but you're failing in life. You're not succeeding in life. Your soul is still lost. Satan owns your soul. He controls you. He confuses you. Have you noticed, I talked about this on the radio show, there are so many mentally ill people in the earth today. I've never seen this many crazy people in all my life. And that's because they have the mind of their father, the devil, and not the mind of God. They can't see clearly. They're confused about things. All decisions that they make are wrong. The relationships are wrong. The type of relationships they get into are wrong. They accept stuff that you wouldn't ordinarily accept because the mind is messed up. And the worst thing that can happen to boys and girls, men and women, is to be separated from your father. You go into darkness. And so when you realize you're wrong, you return back to the Father. You're returning to perfect love, your original nature. And when you return, He brings your soul back into the kingdom of heaven. And in that, you can see there's nothing you can't overcome. And it's not you, but His love is overcoming all things. He restores your mind, your body, and your soul. In every situation you find yourself getting into, He shows you how to overcome it without an effort at all. He's fighting on your behalf. And it's not with words. It's just happening. It's so interesting. It just happened. He's building you. He's renewing your mind. He's renewing you so you can see what's going on. And through that, you overcome all things. And you see that all things are spiritual. It's either right or wrong. And it's weird. You see things that you ordinarily would not see because they're being revealed to you. And there's nothing that you cannot overcome. And then you find yourself getting into less mess. You really do. Normally when you're blind like that, you go from one bad situation to another one, to another one, and to another one, thinking that you're making a right decision, and you're not. But when you wake up, you start falling away from those things, and now you can see what to do. And you don't have to think about what not to do. You just see what to do and do it. You relax and become a human being. And you don't be mad at yourself for the stupid things that has happened already, because now you're awake and you know not to judge yourself and others. You cannot, when you have real love, you cannot hate your fellow man. You cannot resent them at all, even your enemy. You'll speak up and deal with them, but you won't hate them, because you can see now with that love, and you see that God loves you. And you become all love as He is love. And you become perfect as He is perfect. Because your nature is His nature, and His nature is perfect. So you got to let the anger go, folks. I don't know why it's so tough for a lot of you, but if you don't let the anger go, you're never going to know what I'm talking about. Because wisdom is reserved for the children of God. And so you got to let the anger go. There's nothing wrong. Let it go and live. You can really start living when you let the anger go. Whomever you're angry at, they can't help it. Just like you couldn't help it. All right? So it conquers your soul and your whole life. It consumes you and carries you through life. But you must let the anger go. So I can mention this since we're not running for election. You know the Great White Hope, you know who that is? Who don't know who the Great White Hope is? Two people. The Great White Hope is Donald Trump. Did you know that? And look, the reason I'm mentioning his name, even if you don't like the man, even let's say you hate him, you hate how he speak up and fight back and do what he does, right? At least observe how he's dealing with the challenges. You'll be amazed what you learn from that. It would be the same as if children had good parents who were just dealing with challenges and issues in life and not allowing themselves to be overtaken by them, and the children will grow up to be the same way. Watch how Donald Trump deal with life. You might not agree with him, but he deal with life the way children of God should be dealing with life. From what I can see of him. If you attack him, he's going to attack back. He doesn't care if you're a man or a woman, black or white, because he's dealing with good versus evil. It's not about your color, and it's not about being a male or female. It's about being right or wrong. So he doesn't care about that. Children of God does not care about your color, and they don't care if you're male or female. They're going to deal with you with straight up love. And if you can't handle it, too bad. Love's supposed to conquer evil. So just watch him this week. You'll see what I'm talking about. And that's how we're supposed to be. We're not supposed to be caving in to the children of the lie. All right? And so I'm not telling you to vote for him. I'm telling you to learn from him, his action. All right? So I encourage you to do the silent prayer. It's on my website. You can download it at rebuildingaman.com/church. Also, to the men and women who are never going to get married anyway because the men are weak, move out on your own. Get away from mama. And if mama moved near you, move 100 miles away so that you can suffer and go through your own life. All right? You don't want a comfort zone. And so do the prayer, speak up, but don't hate. Don't forget to donate to the church and our organization. We're a nonprofit. You can do it by phone. Call it 800-411-BOND. Or you can go to the website, rebuildingaman.com. We provide counseling. We have the best service on this side of heaven. All right? Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next Sunday, but Merry Christmas anyway.